Good morning, welcome to Ekate's Crossing, or good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Could even be good evening. Anyway, so I got the Animal Guides little oracle, one of those little mini oracles that are available with the pictures on the front and the words on the back. Okay, this Animal Guide deck is by Jenna, della Grotalegia, della Grotaglia. Sorry if I pronounce that wrong. It is not an easy name. So animal guides. Spiritual allies are ever present, guiding you towards growth and alignment with your higher purpose. These gorgeous cards by best-selling artist and author feature 40 animal messages and their wise guidance to enrich your day. And it's by Rock Pool. Okay, so as you can see, there are images on the front. Okay, so you can see that there are images on the front. And then on the back is the animal, plus a keyword, plus a little bit of a sentence there. For example, penguin is commitment. Give into commitment, let go of fear. It is time to go all in. Absolutely gorgeous little decks. I love these mini decks. I think they're great. They're great for when you want to go on the go. So now you've got a little animal deck to go with you. Now there's angels and magic, and there's fairies and fae folk, animal. There's all sorts of little mini decks. There's by Frida Kahlo, with the Frida Kahlo type deck. Inspiration, letting go, flowers, there's all sorts. So this is the Animal Guide one, which is absolutely stunning. I love the little artwork on it. Reminds me a lot of the animal deck by Susan Seddon, I think it is. Suzanne Seddon or something, but her decks, of course, the back of the cards are a little bit bigger, there's a lot more information on them, but this sort of gives me that sort of inspirational energy from it. I love that sort of pictures on the front, words on the back. It's quite nice to see that they're all different. So you could just use your intuition if you wanted to go just by the animals on the front. You could just go through, maybe you get a little bit more from your reading by like for dog, you could get a sense of loyalty, friendship, that sort of energy. And on the back it's got childlike, it's a French bulldog, so it's got childlike frolic and playfulness, take time for shenanigans and honor your inner child. Okay, so here we've got dragonfly with hope. Take heart, hope and assurances are here. Let go of despair and cynicism. And maybe you've got another deck that you've worked with and you know a little bit more about the animals in some way. So for me, like wolf, my Native American oracle deck tells me that wolf is about a sense of struggle. There's some challenges to the situation. You could be a lone wolf, but they do work in packs normally. There is that sense of there is a loyalty within them as well, but there's also a fighting energy, like a hierarchy, like a sense of there's always a leader in some sort. Now this one says freedom. Set your wild child free, reconnect with your untamed spirit. So you could get a little bit more out of them. Now maybe the turtle in regards to swimming. So you have that freedom to travel the world, to ocean, to yeah, that for me. But this one says longevity. Because they do have that sense of living for a long time. Take care of yourself here and now and have a long, beautiful life. Now, coyote to me could be about being a trickster. With a lot of the Native American calls the coyote a bit of a trickster sort of energy. But this says endurance. Through all life's trials, stand tall and endure. Don't give up. So I think you could really just decide how you want to use it, what the animals mean to you, and then just to give you that little bit extra information. Like you could go, okay, I've got the fish today. Now fish could be about going with the flow. Maybe this gives a bit of a Pisces energy, so maybe it's a bit of a dreamy, watery, emotional energy. You've got the sense of, in Leninmand, fish is about work, so maybe this is a business opportunity coming up, depending on your question and what's actually going on. And then it says koi fish talks about balance. There must be shadows for light to shine. Between chaos and calm, there is balance. So you could add other layers to the reading by reading what's on the back, but also by looking at the imagery and then deciding a little bit more about what that could mean. You know, maybe there's someone in your life who you call ladybird or ladybug or something like that, and this comes up, and so it makes you think about that person. That can be that sort of thing as well. It does talk about healing. Healing is messy and beautiful. Time to mend old wounds. So I think there's lots of ways you could use this deck, using it with other tarot deck, other oracle decks maybe. I think there's lots of ways to use this deck, and I think that's something that we're going to explore. So let's have a look and see. Let's do a bit of a shuffle. Now, because we've got animals on the front of it and we've got words on the back, so it's very hard to just sort of randomly choose a card. So I think the best way to do, if we're going to fan it out and randomly choose some cards. Oops, no, card just flew out. The giraffe. Sincerity. Situations are more pure when entered into with candor. Be honest. So it's about being sincere into a new situation. You've got a situation coming up, and it's important that you acting with sincerity, that you're honest about what's going on. Now let's have a look at this. Now when I look at this, I see that there's a relationship going on. So this could be in regards to being honest within a relationship. Maybe you need to talk to that person about your feelings or what's going on for you without the blame game going on. And I think that's where the integrity and the honesty comes into it. I get a sense of a relationship here, and I think there's new doorways that could be opening up to a beautiful journey as long as you're honest and have integrity. So you've got that sort of little bit. Okay, so you want to know a little bit more about the giraffe, and it's got about interesting. So we've got two more cards flew out. We've got monkey with curiosity. Keep your mind sharp by wandering and pondering possibilities. So asking the right questions, again without the blame game, asking the right questions could be really, really important here. Again, we've got a relationship type energy because we've got two monkeys here. I think there's the one about treating someone with preciousness with the crown on it. So you've got that sense of treating somebody with respect. Okay, so now we've got the hummingbird with beauty. Find charm in little things today. Small wonders lead to big surprises. Okay, so you've got that sense of a relationship where you've got to be, have integrity, be honest, say how you actually feel, allow yourself to ask the right questions so that you can see the beauty in this relationship that's going on. Allowing yourself to just acknowledge the good in the relationship, which is kind of really important here. Could be about the sense of, again, I feel like there's a doorway here with this archway coming in, so I feel like you're walking through into new possibilities. You're enjoying, you're being in the moment within this relationship as well. Kind of really important there. So it's an interesting cards coming up for today for reflection with this deck. That's it from me. Take care and blessed be.